charge. Tony's in charge. He's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves is groove. Trade waves, Tony, he's the man. Learn from him, you'll join the winning band. Making money worldwide, it's a blast. Trade with Tony and making fortune fast. living large. Tony's in charge. He's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day, helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves is groove. Trade with Tony, he's the man. Learn from him, you'll join the winning band. Making money worldwide, it's a blast. Trade with Tony and making fortune fast.
Good morning, traders. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. We go again. Keep this winning streak going. Really good day yesterday after the meme stock turnaround. And got me green, AMC, GameStop in particular. A win as well, AWIN. That turned, well, I think you saw me turn around the AWIN trade, that went green, and again later in the day. I was trading till about 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday. So nice solid green day. Excuse me. So 8.5k, 8,400 was well. Plus change was where we finished yesterday. The biggest gainer was AWIN. That was 4,600. We did manage to get actually the biggest gainer was GameStop. We got 7,725 in the end of GameStop in total on that pop yesterday afternoon. So after lunch, so that was nice. Let's do a roll call. Good morning, all. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Mike Moorhead and John Guilfoyle. Those are the early risers. And good morning, Alan. And who else do we have? I think that's everybody so far that's commented. And you have, excuse me please, and Trade Rider in on the TikTok. So good morning to you guys as well. Good morning, Swapnil, Rootsis, Neil. Traded earnings this morning with JD and Walmart. Traded a absolute heart attack of a stock. IPO yesterday. Didn't trade it yesterday, but JDZG. Where are we? JDZG, and heart attack of a stock. I was down 3k at one stage. I was up like 2.5k, and I was down 3k, and then I finished like 1,500 up, just over 1,400 up on this one. So, look, nightmare of a stock. The spreads are absolutely terrible. BlackBerry is trying to get to the yesterday's closing price. GameStop. Keep an eye on the meme stocks. So GameStop, it broke above this level at $34, which was key, kind of $34.30. So I'm watching for 35. GameStop. Yeah, JDCG was mental. The spreads were, I mean, I say it was down 3k unrealized, but most of that was spreads. It was almost $1 spread. It was like, yeah, the bejesus out of me. I thought, as soon as I managed to get out profitably, I was like, no, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I did end up green yesterday, Mike. 8.5k. GameStop did its business, and here we go again. So let's take a starter with GameStop. Pushed it up 3 cents myself. Yeah, no, absolutely, John. $2 spreads are just not No, we're not. We don't play that game. Let's see if we can get a new session high here. So currently session high is 35.38. So I want to see it above 35.38. 35.40 on the ask. It's going to be very bullish. At which point we'll look to add. New session high. So we're adding at the high of day. $half here. $0.24 on the ATR. Got spreads of about as much as 10 cents on GameStop. Not bad for $30 stock, 10-cent spreads. Thank you very much, Jasmine. AMC and GME did diverge a little bit yesterday in the afternoon. AMC started selling while AMC was halted to the upside, which I thought was a bit strange. So GME was halted to the upside, and then AMC was selling off. So like I said, I thought it was a little bit strange. But I was in GameStop at the time, so I didn't mind AMC selling off. Who are you talking to, Jasmine? Oh, no, this is my money. Traded the earnings on JD this morning. That was good. Walmart was better, much easier. No worries, King. Let's see. Holding 35. Like it. Yeah, Mike, absolutely. That's the 8 o'clock scrum. Well, you know what I'm like. Do as I say, not as I do. I'm gonna have to get out. Second loss of the day. King, I'm using Capital Markets Elite Group, CMEG. They're an offshore broker, so it's perfect if you're in Dubai. You get up to 6 times leverage with them, which is one of the highest for trading equities, and no PVT rule. So, you know, you can, if you have a sub 25k account, you can trade as often as you like, provided you stay liquid. Instant settlement, margin account, and yeah, so Capital Markets Elite Group. Absolutely, Alistair. Green so far. Bullfrog AI making a move, is it? There's actually a link in the link tree there, King. If you go into the description of this video or you click the link, the tree that's pinned in the chat, there's a link there. You can get straight to it'll take you to Capital Markets Elite Group there. So yeah, no problem. Where did I end up yesterday, Alistair? 8.5k to the good, after being like 12k to the bad. So that was a good swing. 20k swing in my favour. Was 3k up, 12k down, and then finished 8.5k. Thank you very much, GameStop and AMC and A-Win. Those were A-Win and GameStop were the big winners. Capital Markets Elite Group, CMEG. The link in the description here. If you click the link tree that's in the chat there, the pinned comment in the chat, there's a link tree. It's got all my socials in there. It's got everything I use for trading. It's got the Day Trade with Tony education. It's got links to Benzinga for the scanners, but it's also got a link to the broker I use, which is Capital Markets Elite Group. As I say, it's a good broker, no PDT rule, up to 6 times leverage as well. The capital markets are one of the largest brokerages in the world as well. So they are an offshore broker, but your equities is insured by Lloyd's of London, so don't worry about that. I can see that LSDI actually mooning. Lucy Scientific made a 50-cent move on that last candle. If you're a small account trader, Kay, it can be restrictive, the fees. However, that being said, if you're trading larger share size, it works out better because they charge you per execution rather than per share. It works out better if you're trading larger share size. Back and stop. Bit of a reverse head and shoulders ish. Let's see. What about taxes? Well, I'm not going to give any advice on taxes because it depends on your jurisdiction. It's completely different in the UK than it is in Ireland. It's different in Ireland than it is in Canada. It's different in Canada than it is in the US. I'm in the Philippines, so it's different where I am to wherever you guys are. So if you're in the UK, speak to a CPA. But I find majority of people, it's better to set yourself up with an LLC and trade in your own limited company rather than trading for yourself, where you're going to have to pay capital gains. And you trade in LLC instead and pay corporation tax instead of capital gains. That's what I've looked into. But, and again, what you can do if you're in the UK, what you can do is you can set up that LLC on Jersey or Guernsey or wherever, which is a bit of a tax haven, and pay even less tax. So there you go. It's very easy to set up an LLC. I think the worst thing about CMEG, CMEG is I've tried a few other brokers and I've always come back to CMEG. CMEG, the worst thing about CMEG is they moved the margin requirement from $3 up to $5. That's probably the worst thing. And they have very strict risk assessment on leverageability. So depending, like GameStop, for example, it's 90% margin maintenance requirement. So you need 90% of whatever you're trading with. So effectively, it's like trading in a cash account with GameStop. Yes, you can, George, but what you have to do is you have to sign a disclosure or a waiver saying that they've not solicited you. You've not been solicited by them, and then you can sign up with them. But they're under strict rules about soliciting and canvassing for business in the US. So if you want to go sign up to them, it's up to you, but you have to sign a waiver. That's all. I think it's GameStop or AMC gets green on the day. We might have to. Actually looking interesting. They're over 30, 36 on the bit. Going back a little. Hold this, still on beyond 32. Send them an email, George, and I'm sure they'll be back in touch with you. $95 on the ask, 94 on the bid. We'll look 97. Can we get going to the high of the day? For 5 cents. Over 36. 7 on the ask, 98. There's 36 on the ask. There's 36 on the bid. I'll take half of that off. Well, my average cost is 36, so that's my stop there. Hold it, I'll hold it. For another high of day. Current high of day is 36.36. I'm looking for a new high of day. Let's break the blue line. $32. We get the new high, that's 36.35. There's the new high of day, so I'll take them off. Take the green on the day. Morning, Earth and Honey. Green on GameStop for the day. It's getting a bit volatile. Okay, $3/4 dollar. Here it is. New high of day. Again. And we get 37. We get 37. Up to 36.88. High of day, 36.87 was the high of day. We got 36.88 on the ask. Looking for $37. To price. Open. There we go. All scaled in. Holding it long. 9 back on the 9. Can't hold it forever. Yeah, I've been busy this morning already, Jack. Do you know what? I'm actually not feeling it today. Before I wasn't feeling it before I started, and then I sat down and got JD dropped, IQE dropped earnings. It was low volume, and I got in when I shouldn't have done on low volume and started kicking myself. Then JD dropped on good volume, so that was earnings. So three earnings I've traded this morning. And then yesterday's IPO, which was an absolute killer. All that good work for nothing there. Scaling in, and what a waste. Have to reload this desktop. My buttons aren't working. No. Jeez. How did it finish yesterday, Nelson? 8.5K up. Good turnaround in the end. Depends what you're trading. GameStop's been a bit choppy. I'm looking at AMC, but had a leverage on AMC. GameStop seems to be the one that's got the opportunity. P500 is up. Oh, they've finally got over 525 on. There's not the volatility is at 5% range. ATR on AMC, whereas it's much more volatile on GameStop. I might just take a small position and see if it's a nice move up. Yeah, it's right now it's 8:20 p.m. So 12 hours ahead of the market parsley. And my cut-off here is the 9. Been bouncing on the 9, so if it doesn't, that's where I'm getting out. $22.5. 22. Cheers, parsley. Appreciate it. I'm looking for the $half here. You don't know. $0.05 on the ATR now. Not feeling this at all, actually. Too high a day. Yeah, I'm not feeling like this is going to break out. I think it's way too extended. I'm looking at it on the 5 minute. It looks way too extended to me. So maybe I got in at the wrong time here. Could have got in there about the break of $5, but we'll see. I'm not adding to this position unless it gets over the $half. Gets over 550, I'll add to it, but other than that, I think this is probably going to come and break the 9, which is where I'll get out. Just not feeling it. Looking super extended there on the 5 minute. Yeah, it is a bit of a grinder. There's no point throwing good money after bad if it does start pulling back. Might as well just get out. Going. Get over 540, we might have a chance of hitting the $half, which is target. $540. Let's see green on the day. 548 was the closing price yesterday, so that's going to be a big milestone. Get over, like I say, over the $half, I might look at adding to it. Now having some glitches with my platform this morning, actually. Stocks, talented. Stocks, equities, stocks and shares. Morning, Stone Cold. How you doing, buddy? This is one of those. If it was after the bell, I'd just put it. I'd sit in this and just play a trailing stop on it. But it's only small size. Like I said, at some stage I'm expecting this to pull back. I just think it's super extended on the. Right, so I'm just going to get out there, leave that. GameStop's got a better opportunity. Doesn't feel as extended on GameStop as it is here. Right. Have a quick look. What have we got on the small scanners here? Right, now we can actually properly. AMC. What did I say? I'm ready for it to make a pullback. What did I say? I'm not saying I'm good. Top 3. That's why I didn't get in, because I just felt like it was super extended. Well, no problem at all, Stone Cold. LSDI. Have a look at that for you, Kate. No, I don't mess with these sub $2 stocks personally. Lucy Scientific, it did make a move up. We looked at this earlier, but I don't trade anything under $2. It's made its big move. It's consolidating right now. So it made its pop, then its continuation. Right now, I'd love to see this break the $0.75 if I was trading it, but I'm not because it's under $2. So I will come back to that at a later stage. Let's have a look at GameStop here and AMC here, and what else should we look at? If there's a ticker you want to see on the small screens at the bottom, you let me know. Microcloud hologram, maybe. So bottom of the hour, we're about to get the. Let's have a look at the buy, because we're about to get the job claims. Jobs data, unemployment data should be about to drop. There it goes. So, initial jobless claims, 222,000 versus 219,000 estimate. All right, okay, there's more unemployed than estimated. So that's usually a good thing for the market. Building permits coming down as well, coming out. Right, okay. Normally, when it's bad for the man, it's good for the. When it's bad for Joe Public, it's good for the market. The more unemployment, market usually rallies. But right now, it's back a little. Absolutely smashing all-time highs yesterday. One that ran up on Monday, what was it? Monday, Novavax I traded. Not sure which one it was. NTIV. I'm not sure which one it was. One we're talking about there. Stone Cold. I can look in my history. If I traded it, then great. I had a really big day yesterday. Very busy day. I was trading till like 3 o'clock in the morning to get back. A lot of racked up the commissions, to be fair. The $1,500 in commissions yesterday. I'm glad I didn't go all the way back in on AMC. Look, I'm not saying I'm good, but first cans are breaking low on the way up. And it broke. Right, what are we looking at? Microcloud hologram trying to go green, maybe. CTNT. Yeah, that's not doing anything either. ZDCG. That's not really doing much. Although top of the don't like Ray either. I didn't like Ray. Ray's IPO yesterday. No volume on it. So two IPOs yesterday. One was Ray Tech Holdings. One, and we also had GI Limited. This popped up to $11 this morning. That's what I managed to catch. Go on, I'll go back to LSDI. Looking like it might test $2. Lucy Scientific. What's the catalyst on this one? It's already up 280%. I'm not seeing any real catalyst. There's a leadership shake-up and resignations and the like, so a bit, changes on the board, but I'm not seeing any net news for why it's moving up other than that. Huge relative volume. Normally it was like 57k, it's like 13 million already. It's a 1.7 million microfloat. So, yeah. Don't know why it's moving. I'm always a little bit wary of something that's moving up big without a catalyst. The volume is excessive though, to be fair. It normally does 57,000 on a daily, so it's done 13.5 million versus the average 57,000. That's huge. Yeah. Erwin got me to start off with yesterday, Mike, if you recall. I held on to it too long looking for a bounce. I think I was about, 6k down on Erwin or something? 4k or whatever it was. Then came back and finished like 4k up on it. So still really dodgy though. Things like this, you've got to trade purely technicals. Without the catalyst, it's tend to be prone to a little bit more prone to breakouts and false breakouts. Funny how I switch this onto the screen and it slows down. Go figure. How's the market doing right now? It's actually overall. Look at it on the 15. You'll see what I mean about having a busy day yesterday. So this was yesterday. We got the CPI data came out and it absolutely popped, and it just rallied from there, broke the previous highs, all-time highs. So we've now got new all-time highs up here of 530.89. Change that. Big moves in terms of the all-time highs. Looking at it on the daily, get my full channel in there. Looking on the daily, look at where the all-time high previously was there, just under 525. And it was actually over 525 out of our session, but $5 break of that. That's a huge move yesterday. So smashing those all-time highs. What about the NASDAQ, the triple Qs, the NASDAQ 100? How's that looking in terms of all-time highs? Also smashed those all-time highs. So yeah, the all-time high level up there. What about I think the Russell index might be up there now, you know. Oh no, we've still got the highs here, but we're not quite at the all-time highs on the Russell. The day we smashed all-time highs a long time ago on this one. Well, the market's all looking very bullish. Even more so, Nvidia is back over at 950. Happy days. We love that. We love seeing Nvidia going from strength to strength. So long may it continue. Biodynamics. Well, these all-time highs that we were getting in 2020, Mr. Trump liked to take credit for it, but now we're getting all-time highs. The fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter who's president, we're going to get all-time highs. That's the way it works. The market only ever goes in one direction. Long term, yeah, you might get a bear market. It might last between 8 and 15 months on average. But bull markets tend to last 3 to 4 years. So whenever you have a presidential term, you usually get an all-time high on the market, on the stock market. And they all trying to take credit for the strength of the economy, when in reality, that's just the way that the market goes. It moves up in the long term. Oh, GameStop now looking like it's coming back all the way to the VWAP, $35. Is it going to bounce there? I don't like this M pattern here. It's a bit skew width, but it's an M pattern all the same. AMC all the way back down to 510. This is another one I don't like right now. It had its big move yesterday after hours. I think it was earnings, and selling off all morning. Oh no, it's not earnings. Oh yeah. They reported mixed Q1 results, but they also announced that themselves and AT&T announced a definitive headline. A definitive commercial agreement. It helps. Sight reading when you're dyslexic is terrible. Well, they've announced a definitive commercial agreement with AT&T alongside the financial results, and that's why it moved up. So AST Space Mobile. We're not tripping on it there, Mike. Don't like it. Well, dodgy. LSDI good medicine? I mean, I don't even know what they do. Is it psychedelics, or have a quick look at what they actually do. Early stage psychotropic contract manufacturing company focused on becoming the contract research, development and manufacturing organisation for the emerging psychotropic based medicines industry. There you go. Forced to treat a range of mental health and cognitive conditions. Still no catalyst. Don't see anything. The thank you filed yesterday. Not seeing anything else. No net new catalyst. I don't know why it's moving. I don't know why there's so much interest in it. Has the legislation been passed? I don't know. What makes it dodgy is up 300% without a catalyst. That's what makes it dodgy. 17 million shares traded against an average, over the last 3 months, it trades on average about 57,000 shares a day. So why is it moving up? And why is there so much interest in it? Guys, do me a favour. Less than a third of you smash that like button. If you've not smashed it yet, just go out and hit the thumbs up button. If you're watching on the old tickety-tockety-tickety, just give the screen a bit of a drum solo. If you're watching on a touch screen, let's just get the like count up. It just helps with the algorithms. So yeah, smash the like count up. Less than a third of you have. So the other 2/3, you're all leeching right now. I'd only ask you to press the like button. Go and do it. Do it now. If you can't find the like button because it's hidden behind the chat, just close the chat window for a second and then hit the like button. Subscribe while you're there, and then come back. Open the chat back up. But go and smash that like button. AMC looking back over 530. GameStop not looking at the same bounce though. There's a little double bottom here. Kind of 510-ish. How much max I earn a month? It's different every month. They're different every month. Tabish. Like this year, I've not been earning that much because I lost money in February and small loss in March. It was kind of just about 10k in April, but I'm already 90k up in May, and we're halfway through the month. So, like I say, it depends. Last year I was smashing it. I was doing 6 figures pretty much every month. On average, I was doing 120k a month last year. I did a little over 100k a month the year before, and this year it's I just wanted to take it smaller, so I was trading a lot smaller to start off with this year. I did 80k in January, and then I lost money. I had 2 red months in a row, so I went into trader rehab in April, to get my green streak back on and my consistency back. and I'm hitting this a little bit of consistency now, actually. So that's good news. But this month, right now, growth, 95k profit. $10k in April. 10k a month. That was my base salary when I was a regional VP. What platform am I using? This is Dash Trader Pro. $530, over 530 now is looking. Now we're getting a larger double bottom. If it curls back up, if it finds support here around the 510 area and then curls back up, a large double bottom. But I'll watch GameStop. Thank you for watching GameStop. It's breaking. See, if we get a double bottom here on the 200, what's the high here? 35.68. So the $0.75 area back over the 20, and that could be get a move back up. Not saying it will. I'm just looking for any kind of patterns that might form that we can take advantage of. DAS Trader, not Dash Trader, it's DAS, in Direct Access Software, and it's one of the best software platforms for day traders. You don't need to hit a deposit for Dash Trader. That's who your broker is. Okay, so you deposit with your broker. It could be Interactive, it could be Speed Trader. I use Capital Markets Elite Group, and minimum deposit with them I think is $500 or whatever it is. But I would say if you're going to day trade, equities, don't try and trade. If you're a new trader in particular, don't try and trade with less than $5,000. You're just going to lose it. And if you're trading with $5,000, trade small. Yeah, I can put that on a lower chart for you, no problem at all. Put it there. There you go. 208. See that okay? So LSDI, I've just put it on the chart at one of the smaller charts at the bottom, but it's plateauing up just over $2. If it holds $2, it might go again, but right now seeing a lot of sideways junk and more movement on Jihad. MT5 is not for the MT5 is a platform designed for Forex, and well, the MetaTrader in general was built for Forex. MetaTrader 5, they've bolted on some additional functionality, which means that you can trade equities and in some cases equities and futures with MetaTrader as well. MetaTrader is a dog. It's a terrible platform for day trading. It's built for Forex and it should stick to Forex. And if you're trading Forex, again, good luck. You're going to lose money. Just trade for fun, not for profit, because you're going to lose money trading Forex. It's a mug's game. Over 97% of people that trade Forex never profitable and lose money in the long term before they give up, and most of them do give up within 2 years because they never are profitable. The thing with Forex is the low barrier to entry. You can start trading from like 10, 20 bucks or whatever, and you lose 10, 20 bucks. You might get lucky on your first couple of trades, beginner's luck, there is some there, but you're going to lose. It's a mug's game. Unless you've got a 7-figure account, you're not making money trading Forex. And if you think that you can make money trading Forex, prove me wrong. The statistics tell me you can't. Tax implications. It's actually great. Chesty, because the tax implications in the Philippines is they only tax you on earnings, on revenue accrued in the Philippines. So the fact that I'm sat here trading in the US, it's not revenue accrued in the Philippines. So effectively, it's tax-free. So a mug's game. It means you're gonna lose. It's like playing find a lady on a side road stall. It's a mugs game. Looking for mugs. People who trade forex are the mugs, because the brokers that are peddling the forex dream, the people that you see on social media peddling the dream are getting commissions from the brokers that they sign up with. That's all they're doing, and they're not actually trading themselves. So any successful trader trading forex is trading with a large account. Just know that, and they're trading with a large account and making small gains. Making very small gains, comparatively speaking, to the large account. If you've got a 7-figure account, you might be making 2 or 3K a day. So putting $1 million on the line to make like 2K, come on. Fractional percentages in terms of gains that we're looking at. And that's the attraction of day trading equities, is that you can make 2, 3, 5, 10% daily. But you can also lose 2, 3, 5, 10 and more daily. So you've got to be able to know when your cutoff is. Yesterday I went about 15% down on my equity position yesterday. I should have cut it at 10% as a max loss. I went 15% down on my equity position, and I've turned it around and ended up making about 8%. So yeah, there's not a lot. Even AST space isn't look great. Approaching that 330 level, trying to hold over the VWAP. I'm not convinced. We've got a little over half an hour. Smash that thumbs up button, guys. Like I say, less than half of you have. So if you've not hit the thumbs up button, if you've not hit the like counter yet, just do it now. I'm not suggesting anything, Tabish. If you want to trade equities, so if you go into my profile, bear with me 1 second. If you go into my profile, click on my face, go into my profile, you see a link there, the link tree. You go in there and you'll find everything that I recommend for trading equities. So what I mean by that is there's an education course that I put together myself. There's the scanners I use, which is Benzinga. There's the journal that I use, which is TraderView. The platform I use, which is Dash Trader, and the broker I use, which is Capital Markets Elite Group. Now, choose your own broker, do your own research, but Capital Markets, I use them. I get the Dash Trader, I get the platform off them. I effectively get the platform free because my commissions rack up over $600 every month. And that's they give me a platform rebate every month because my commissions are more than $600. So yeah, that's everything that I use to trade, including the knowledge. Yeah, my poor dog there. I think she's. Yes, you know you're a dog. I know you are all looking all floofy. Come on, guys, hit that like counter so I can give her her feed. There she is, the Chow Chow. Lovely Chow Chow. She needs a feed. So give us a like, and as soon as we get 50 likes, we'll give the Chow Chow a treat. soft mat. She doesn't like them. I got her a mat when she was a puppy. She will not lie on a mat, and it's rightly so. She likes the cold floor, and in the heat here in the Philippines, yeah, good luck. I got her a soft bed when she was a puppy. She dragged it outside. That was in Dublin. Where's the cold floor? With that leafy coat, I'm not surprised. Well, that's what I do, Tavish. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and come back regularly. So I'm here every trading day. So 5 days a week, except when there's federal holidays. So ASTS is probably the most bullish at the moment. It is the second top gapper after yesterday's IPO. Well, I'm not too far from there, Tavish. I used to be not too far from there, but I'm currently in the Philippines. I'm living in the Philippines now. Moved the trading lifestyle allowed me to move to the Philippines last year. Well, a hot market, it's not so much a hot market, a volatile market there, Oscar. But yeah, hot market at the moment. I mean, smashing those highs yesterday on the S&P 500. Absolutely smashing all-time highs. Yeah, but I was making money in the bear market too. The bear market of 22, I was making money. I made 7 figures in 22. Well, you know, I go in, check the link in my link tree there. There's a trading course for wannabe day traders there. You can get the first lesson for free on YouTube, and it's a great course. I've been told. No crappy, complicated explanations. Break it down in lay terms for people to understand and learn how to trade and what to look for, how to manage risk, etc. Is probably the biggest thing. And you know, trading on emotion is a big problem. Managing risk is a skill set of its own right, and that's the difference between profitable and non-profitable traders is managing risk. Yesterday I traded terribly to start off with. Absolute dog I was trading, and I knew everything that I dissected. I went back and looked at every trade I did yesterday, and I had a lot of trades. I dissected it, and it was definitely a game of two halves yesterday for me. I traded absolutely terrible in pre-market, and then after the bell, it was much better. Started trading well. The stock started moving in my favour, but I was cutting early, putting stops in place, which allowed me to be more disciplined, or forced me to be more disciplined. Pre-market, I was having mental stops, and I wasn't sticking to them, and that was just the worst thing to do. Nice, Tom. Nice and slow. There's one of my students. All green's good green. Tom, remember that? ASTS. One of the originals. You've been with me for a couple of years now, buddy. LSTI trying to make a bounce. I don't like it. This is why you don't trade moving average crossovers, because you've got the death cross there, and look, it's bouncing. Next candle, your death cross was here, and then the next candle, there you go. It's breaking highs, breaking new highs. GameStop, AMC, what are you doing to me? The level, let me just put a little horizontal in here. Same with AMC, but a little bit higher. I've already done it there on AMC. 530. That was already in there. That's what I got in. Start off with. So, them in mind. Everything else right now. You're a degenerate, Steve. You really are, buddy. Trading some of that trash. There's me trading Mullen. Yeah, how do you make money on that? I can't. There's no way I can make money on that. And when it's like 10 cents, it might move up 2 cents. In order to make anything decent on it, you've got to take, what, a couple of thousand shares. In which case, I get hit by ECM fees. The commissions are going to be like $5 each way. Plus ECM fees. Well, the I'll get filled straight away. This is like $3 plus charges. And the ECM fees are going to be the ones that hit me. Like, by the dip at 9, you might get a move all the way back up to 11. You're going to have to take some decent size to profit on that. In order for that to make sense, you need a free broker. Faraday, I've traded Faraday in the past, back when it was actually at a decent price. Had a couple of good days this week. I mean, this was sub 10 cents earlier this week on Wednesday. I think it kicked off sub 10 cents, and it's just gone from strength to strength this week, Faraday. So we'll see. I have my stocks set, so nothing below $1. I don't. My scanners, my gap scanner, my stock surging scanner. I got that for $2 minimum. Momentum scanner, it's a minimum. It's minimum of $1. The reason I've got that is it shows me the momentum of something approaching $2, and I can take a look. Yeah, ASTS, not great. Back under the VWAP. Well, it's a small day, and I'm significantly over gold, so I'm under no pressure to trade from here on in. Oh, I definitely will be, David. I definitely will be. Nvidia will move big on earnings next week. I definitely will be doing that. I'm not doing. I was going to do Cisco last night, but I was absolutely shattered and completely forgot. I was trading till like 3 a.m. my time, and GameStop and AWIN, AWIN. I finished just before 3. Time was it? Last posted in the Discord yesterday was yeah, 240. $4.5K on AWIN and 7.5K on GME. Managed to get a little bit on RAY, but that was luck more than anything. Yeah, CTNT butchered me yesterday, and so did Vista. AWS started terribly with AWIN. 8.5K, Paul. It gave me some. It took money off me yesterday, but then gave it me back. So I'm okay with that one, Steve. Which broker am I using, Doug? I use Theme Capital Markets Elite Group. There's a link to them if you want to check them out. There's a link to the capital markets in the link tree that's in my profile. There's a link to the scanners that I use in my profile, which is Benzinga. There's a link to the journal that I use for journaling my trades, which is TraderView. Everything I use for day trading is you can find it in the link tree. Smart for live, yeah, no volume. It just spiked up, but there's no volume on it yet there, mate. No worries, Doug, no worries. If you got any questions, also my email and socials are in the link tree as well. So if you need to reach out to me directly, just message me directly, either send me an email or a DM. I'm happy to answer any questions. What are we watching? We've got 20 minutes before the market opens. What are we watching? Not a lot. Meme stocks, I guess. They're not doing much, but GameStop, AMC, Koth, BlackBerry possibly. None of them are green on the day yet. If they get green, they might squeeze again. All of them are heavily shorted. What's Novavax doing? Because that that's extremely shorted. A good catalyst earlier in the week. I moved big on Friday, but and Monday for that matter. It's no volume on it today, so it looks like that. Continuations failed with that one, but huge short interest on that one. Massive short float, about 40% short. So it squeezed, probably not. So it's put a lot of shorts on the double down. It's not squared all the shorters out. And otherwise, we probably would have had a big squeeze on that one. We did get a big squeeze, but I mean, that's besides the point. Yeah, I saw that making highs. Again, not something I'm interested in. I don't have a free commission broker to trade pennies. Up quite a lot, 88% at the moment. Fine. Hi guys. Back to LSDI, I think like it might be trying to curl. Bit over 4.5. Yeah. I have a funny feeling that GameStop, at some stage today, GameStop's going to make a pop, another pop, and allow me to get green on it. Yeah. Not likely. Not unless it was Scarlett Johansson. I think a lot of guys would YOLO into that, Lucy. There's a surprise. A member of Congress has traded GameStop and AMC. Yeah, like they don't have insider knowledge. Any decent football on today? No. I think it was all last week, wasn't it? All the semi-finals and European semi-finals were last week. ASTS, well and truly vomited. Like it's shit the bed here. But, like, you know, early above $3, it's about to hit the session lows. Well, it looks like it's going to break session lows, which is currently sitting at 302. So AST Space Mobile no longer on the watch list at all. Stop back below the VWAP. So it never did break that high. That there. Yes, it does after the bell. I think I'm not going to stick around today, guys. I'll stick around for half an hour after the bell, and I'm finishing at 10. I've been doing that a lot lately, but I've usually been done by then. Yesterday I wasn't. I just was frustrated actually yesterday. But we carried on going till almost about 10:30 yesterday, and got green. And then carried on trading afterwards in the Discord. Was it the playoffs tonight? Well, I hope Norwich absolutely smash Leeds. It's funny to see both Ipswich and Norwich in the Premier League. I mean, a bloody Suffolk derby next season. And if we do see Norwich and Ipswich in the Premier League next season, you can guarantee that we'll see them in the Championship both the season after. So what's Discord? Discord is a private trading community, private group that the members of the day trading Tony community I'll gather with when I'm not trading live on the socials. I'm not streaming live. I'm in the Discord with the rest of the community. How do you get into the community is the next question. Well, you can either become a member of the Day Trade with Tony channel on YouTube, or you become a day trade with Tony student and get access to the trading community that way. Hey Matt, how you doing, buddy? Cheers, Steve. What you saying? What you saying about my music? I resemble that comment. You have even better music if you put Spotify on. You don't have to open another YouTube channel. You just open Spotify. I'll have you know people are looking. I might actually do that. I might release my playlist onto Spotify. Day Trade with Tony playlist. Yeah, it's gone all quiet. Got 12 minutes before the market opens. You'll have to wait till the end for the Day Trade with Tony song. How are you doing anyway, Alistair? Are you commiserating from last night? How can you lose to that shower? Literal shower. I'll say. Literal at the old toilet. Well, you never get given a pen unless it's a proper blatant and they can't rob you of it. You never get the waysides never get pens at old toilet. Was it flushing again last night there, Alistair? Was it the waterfall, or did you get away with the dry evening? Why have you not been playing Carriers? It looks like GameStop is. How expensive is it to short GameStop right now? Just a minute. Let's have a look. Short locate. Let's get a GameStop. Gimme. Let's go for 1,000 shares. Wire. Oh, it's 10th of a penny per share plus fees. $31 for 1,000 shares. That's all right. Yeah, so $31 if I tried to take 1,000 shares. I could do that. I've been making more than 31. I might do that. I might buy 1,000 shares. Borrow 1,000 shares for $31. That doesn't surprise me. Flippers and goggles. The old snorkel. Old snorkel. Actually, I need to get a new snorkel. I think Lucy making a move. About to test those highs. Don't like it. Keeps moving up without its catalyst. Got huge volume. Massive relative volume. No catalyst. I just don't like it. Yeah, I absolutely, Mike. It does feel like a trap to me. Yeah, earnings this morning. Three stocks with earnings this morning there, Alistair. Well, you know me, Alistair. Never dead. Never say die. Never dead. As long as I've got money in the account, I'm never dead. Always an opportunity. Now it's just about being patient. Come on. Getting more and more bullish. It's 10 minutes before the open. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Tempted. I'm getting FOMO now. Five, 1, 4, 5. Well, my daily goal now is 1500. I think I might have to increase that. I'll leave it till the end of the month. I'll do 1500 till the end of the month as a daily goal. And if I'm consistently over that, then I will go back up towards 5k. I think for June. We'll see what I average for May. It looks like I seem to be yesterday. Pre-market aside, where I know exactly what I was doing. I don't know why I was doing it, but I knew exactly what I was doing wrong. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Rather than jumping back in straight away, keep me grounded. Yeah, so I'll go up to the end of the month. I'll go up to 2k. I don't think the 7-figure year's on this year. I think that's asking a bit too much to get 7 figures this year, but I've done well over the last few years. The last 7 figures, the last 2. No, absolutely. It's you've got the voice. You and I often are arguing here, getting, but I can't argue with you when you're the voice of reason. All right. Who are you, and what have you done with getting them? Green streaks to the goal. There's the 5-minute warning from CMEG. I'm actually not doing too bad. I just looked at the annual numbers, and it's approaching the quarter mil now. So this would have been a good year for me in my full-time RVP job. 234k plus today, so 240k. Hit the date. Almost halfway there. Yeah. Let's face it, my cost my cost base is a lot lower now. A lot less to live here than it is in Dublin. Under Armour, trying to curl around. It commented on earnings today. No volume on this one. What about the other one? Oh, that's got more volume. So there's two tickets for Under Armour. UAA is probably the one with the better volume, but it vomited on earnings this morning, so it's trying to curl over 630. That might move back up towards 680. You might get 50 cents out of that, close the gap. I'm not saying it will, but might. 3 minutes. and counting. Green streaks is essential. I think if you're smaller size but you're consistent green, you probably end up making more in the long term than if you're looking at bigger size and having big red days sporadically all over the place. Nothing worse than getting a nice green streak going on about 10 days and then having a big red day that wipes out half of it. That's poor discipline. Absolutely, Alistair. Actually, you know, kind of working there. Yeah, it's probably about half. I mean, the cost of living here is probably about a fifth of what it is there, but no, living a more opulent lifestyle here than I was there. I'm just looking at my watch list right now. My watch list screen. Don't really have much on it, to be fair. The three charts you see there below the main one on watching on YouTube. That's kind of a watch list. Nothing else really jumping yet, but we all know that when the bell rings in 30 seconds time, all bets are off. Anything could happen. What's wrong with my curtains? Nice curtains. Blackout curtains. I need those curtains. I've got windows there, windows at the back, windows and doors here. I need blackout curtains, otherwise I'm waking up at like 5 o'clock in the morning when the sun comes out. Hello guys. May the odds be forever in your favour. Did say watch for Under Armour. Making a move up towards 680. It gets over 650. I might have a little lick for a potential 30 cents. I'd poor earnings, but I thought not gonna bounce. There we go. Well, let's see. Like we're getting some volatility. If we get back over the VWAP here, might get another team squeeze today. LSDI altered to the downside. mover yesterday. A win popped up out of the open. Now up to 597. Halted. Looks like a pretty much a level resumption. I'll have a look at that later. Got ASTS Space Mobile. Big move yesterday with their AT&T contract after hours and earnings. Let's be selling off all today. Well, stop pulling back. Highs here on ASTS. 391 is the halt level, so we're okay there. I see a worldwide halted as well. The downside. Yes. Right, Under Armour's the one. $0.10 trailing stop on this. Might be too tight. 11 cents on the ATR. Popping out there at the top. So, but I thought I'll start with an 11-cent trail and a 10-cent trail and see if see what we get. Hey, dude. Yeah, cheers. Appreciate that. Oh, we've got to 51 now. I need to feed the pupper. Could get 680 on this. Expecting this to go green on the day, but the question is, it's going to pull back and stop me out, or right now I'm risking about 7 cents, or 6 cents slippage. Nice one, mate. I'm your lucky charm, buddy. Hey, Adam. We're triple topping here. Question is, can we break out? Under Armour reported earnings this morning and vomited. High of the day. Oh. I'm risking a penny now. This is Under Armour. ASTS pulling back from the highs. Back to 340, but we'll see. Oh, we'd get up to 680 a lot quicker. Where the halt level is as well, by the way. Now it's a profitable trade. Now I can look at the worthwhile scaling in, and I don't think it is. We've got our 10 cents. $0.20. Well, no. Quite. So we've got 16 cents. So we're okay. We're at least 6 cents up. Nice profitable trade. We'll let that play out. LSDI still halted. Downside, that is. GameStop and AMC looking at vomiting. Under Armour doing okay. $4.88 on AMC. Well, it's selling off. Are you shorting it, Adam? Well, looks like I've got my 10 cents. I want to see 680 and then I'll start scaling in. Oh, 80 cents, sorry. I stopped at 62, so my entry was 54. EMTX, I'll have a look at that in a second. Not doing much. IDR has been moving well this last couple of days. Win halted to the upside, went it gap down into another halt, and then up to another halt. And I'll come back to Under Armour in a second. I'm just trading earnings today. Into a halt, gap down, resumption into another halt, gap down, pull down, up into another halt, gap down. So, is that right? Or is it two halts? That was the halt. So as it moved up, that was the halt. Gap down. What's going on here? I mean, there doesn't seem to be any continuity between the price action. That's just terrible spreads. It is 20-cent spreads. That's why. Let's go back to Under Armour. I haven't stopped out yet. No, we're breaking highs. Up we go. What for AMC, Adam? Options on AMC. We've now gone green. That was the initial target. Now I'm going to start looking at scaling into this. Nice, easy trader. Under Armour. UAA. More volume on this. It does have two tickers. It has another ticker as well, UA. But that's scaling into this now. Next high. Got me out beforehand. High is 82. Something. 183. the stop. $5.55. Oh, okay, fixed. It all add up. I missed the run up from AMC. Oh well. I'm locking it down at 10 o'clock. Big, nicely over goal. I'm 300 away from last year's daily goal. So $8 options. Expiring when, Adam? Actually, tomorrow's expiry, or are you going a little bit further out? End of the month, maybe. Hailstone. What's that, Mike? This is the daily on here. Is the daily chart on AI? Daily's very strong at the minute. I'm just looking at a whole bunch of different things right now, trying to find something worth looking at. Look at. Okay. Analyst ratings for Magnite. All that's come out today. Right, okay, so it did have a catalyst yesterday afternoon. So Magnite, Netflix said it would launch an in-house advertising technology platform by the end of 25. That's why Magnite. Online advertising with Netflix. Anything moving? Magnite, MGNI, has a catalyst from yesterday and analyst ratings today. That's probably about it. Okay. 5 cents. That. Where we're at right now. Could I give my opinion on AMC and GameStop? Well, my opinion is if the apes get bullish, we might have another squeeze, but I think it probably will be tomorrow. I think consolidation day, pullback day yesterday, consolidation day today, and then another bull run tomorrow with AMC and GameStop if the apes decide to get bullish. And it only takes one more meme from Keith. From Keith Gill. Post again on Twitter after being absent for 2 years, and it'll go wild again. He's got that influence like Elon. Right, so I can always get back in. I'm watching AMC. I mean, we're getting lower highs, higher lows. We've got a bit of a descending, a narrowing pennant there. Same thing with GameStop at the moment. So I want to see which way this breaks. New highs on SMCI. Video breaking highs. We'd love to see it. The Netflix catalyst is okay. Yeah, absolutely, Alan. I traded it this morning, and it scared the Jesus out of me. I was lucky to get out profitable. Cleared off the screen, you say? That's because, there you go, I'm active. Yeah. Spreads on that were this morning they're as wide as 2. I mean, and it was so rangy. I mean, I got in, I think it was like a 15-cent spread, and then all of a sudden it was like $1 spread. It scared the bejesus out of me. There you go. I went like 3K down, unrealized. I got in well enough, and then it whipped down, it whipped back, and it was more the ask stayed the same, but the bid pulled back, and I was like 3K down, unrealized. I'm like, what's going on? But then it started to move back up, so I held it and I managed to get out profitably. But it scared the bejesus out of me this morning. Terrible one. DTNT's not good either. LSDI back over the VWAP, but not back over $2, so I'm not interested. He did ask for that one, so I'm going to keep that on the there's a lot of movement. Most of it is on low volume or pulling back, and I'm a long bias trader, so I will wait for nice move upside. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, I'll come back to Agni in a moment. But this, ouch. The pop, the bounce. Yeah, I could see why someone might look for a bounce, but yeah, that's horrible. A literal death cross there on the resumption. Big gap down. 60-cent gap down. That's horrible. Although there was a 40-cent bounce, but I imagine the spreads covered that. That's horrible. It's not worth the risk. Even small size, it's just not worth it. And you can't get a true feel for the price action with it. Look, it's going to halt to the upside now. You can't get a true feel for the price action with it because it's only been going for 24 hours. So 589 is the halt level. Going to break new lows, or is it going to find support here like it did last time? 93. Pretty much on the money. That was 93. That was 94. So yeah, me too, mate. Over goal, I think I'm going to lock in a nice solid green day today. Not had any issues with discipline today. That was yesterday. Turned over a new leaf. This is a new me. LSDI halted its upside. Yeah, halted. Huh. $1.90. It's going to gap up. $1.90. So we'll see. What happened with Under Armour? Yeah, consolidating now. If it does get over $7, it'll be interesting, but I can't see it. Got historical resistance at this level. Under $7. It's $97. A lot of resistance there. On the daily. Got a resumption and a pullback. So bouncing on the 20. Break $2. Fill that. The gap. No. And another halt down. Yeah, well, I'm going to lock it in myself, guys. I'm going to lock it in myself. And let's take a look where I am, because someone was asking me earlier what's the profitability like and everything else. So let's take a look and cover that off, shall we? Okay. Okay, so this is my laptop screen. I don't see it there yet, so this is one of my screens that I've got here. This is my Benzinga scanners. If you're wondering what I'm actually showing you right now, this is what I see every single day. This is my Benzinga. I've got my gap scanner. I've got my surging scanners. I've got my momentum scanner. I've got news. I've got signals and alerts. So this is what I look at every single day. It's absolutely fantastic. I would not be profitable without Benzinga. If you like Benzinga, if you don't know what it is, go check it out. Have a look in the link tree, and you can excuse me. You can check it out for free for 14 days. There's a tutorial how I set my Benzinga up on YouTube already. So if you're unsure of how to set your Benzinga up, go watch that YouTube tutorial. And you can get a discount as well. The discount is DTWT 35. You get 35% off if you do decide to go with that. So yeah, so here we go. Calendar. This is what the link tree looks like, by the way. So if you click the link tree, it's pinned in the chat. It's in my profile. This is what it brings you to. Day trade with Tony merchandise. If you're following the channel and you want some merchandise, you want a hoodie or a coffee mug or whatever, your beanies in the cold weather. I can't wear the hoodies now, of course, because it's too warm. But maybe I should get one of the bikinis there that's in there. But check out the merch. Get your Day Trade with Tony merchandise. I've been looking at Benzinga. This is where you get the link to Benzinga. DTWT 35 is the code to use. Try it out for free for 14 days. The broker I use, Capital Markets Elite Group. This broker I use, Dash Trader, is the platform for answering a whole bunch of questions here. TraderView is the journal I use for analysing and reviewing my trades. So TraderView, this is what it looks like right now. You can see for May, if I open May, we're having a nice little green streak. So we've had, 4 days last week and 4 days this week. So it's an 8-day green streak. We beats the 10-day green streak. So I have 3. What did I finish on at the end of April? Yeah, so I had a 10-day green streak there. There's 11-day green streak in early April. So I want to get beyond that. So green is gold. Okay, so a 4-day green streak. So let's have a look at where we're actually at. Zoom in for the year. 234k for the year. If I come down days and times for the months, you'll see that red days are inevitable. Red months should be avoidable. So I did have that big red month in February, had a great start to the year, then I had a big red month in February, small red month in March, and then we're back on the profitability curve. So 95k this month, we should get over 100k. In fact, yeah, 4,400 today will take us over that, exactly, take us to 100k. That's where we're actually up to at the moment. So, yeah, we're doing okay. This month, after a couple of bad months, so it's nice to be back in the profitability numbers. Averaging 3k a day for this month, which is better than the 1,500 daily average I should be. I've set myself. So moving up to 2k next month should be okay. My trade accuracy needs to improve. Historically, I'm usually a 2-to-1. I'm just under 2-to-1 there. Risk reward. Let's have a look at the win-loss expectation here. Risk and reward here. Gains. Yeah, that needs to improve for the year. But we're out of drawdown. No more drawdown. So that was the key. We did have a drawdown from February, and it's taken us 3 months to get out of it. So we're out of drawdown and we're doing okay. Also, if you want to learn how to trade, come on, join us. And I'll probably put a Day Trade with Tony is an essential trading guide or trading program for day traders. Okay, so here's full syllabus: introduction to trading, risk management, stock selection. How do you select stocks to trade? How do you find stocks to trade? What are you looking for? Setting up your charts. What do you want to do? What do you want to see on your charts as well? And then the intraday patterns that you're looking out for, strategies of trading with those patterns, scanning for stocks, the whole section. I use Benzinga, but I'm trying to stay agnostic. You might use Trade Ideas, you might use Finviz, free scanners. So the section on scanning stocks, you can apply that to any scanner. Biggest, probably one of, if not the biggest lesson, is trade management and psychological game. Psychology of trading is probably one of the most difficult things to master, and trading on emotions is what's going to lose you money more often than not. So there's a whole lesson on that. Then we get a bit more technical with level 2, hotkeys, etc. Trading as a business, you need to have that business mindset, profitability rules in place as well. Then we get a bit more advanced technical indicators, the likes of the Bollinger Bands, RSI, MACD, that kind of thing. And then there's an introduction to options trading. You'll hear me talking about options. We were talking about an options strangle for NVIDIA next week. NVIDIA's got earnings next week. There's actually a couple of big names next week with earnings, but NVIDIA's probably the biggest one. And what is an options strangle? So in introductions to options, there's a whole different bunch of complex option strategies that you can use. But in and around earnings with the higher cap stocks, I like to use the strangle or the straddle. I find it's a great way to take advantage of the increased volatility. I've got a whole ebook reading library that I use to learn how to trade. You get access to all of that material that I use, and it's a snippet really. It's 120 bucks a month. You're going on a monthly basis, 300 for a quarterly basis, and $1,000 a year if you're going on an annual basis. So that's Day Trade with Tony. So I'm going to finish up now and check all that out. And I will see you tomorrow, guys. Same place, same time. You know yourself. And in the meantime, 7 o'clock for the scanners, 8 o'clock for 8 o'clock for me. Okay? Take it easy, guys. See you tomorrow.
Living the life, living large. Tony's in charge. He's got the knowledge, the skills, and the art. Streaming live, stock trading all day. Helping people learn and make money their own way. From Wall Street to Tokyo, Tony's got the flow. Teaching the game, ain't nothing to show. He's got the charts, the trends, and the moves. Making profit, making moves, his groove.